Hi, this is Dee with Divine Needle, and this is a Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading for day 100 for the next 24 hours, basically. It is September 29th. We're almost into October. It is also getting ready to go into full moon, so I hope you all are. And I think this is a full moon in Aries. I'm pretty sure. I know there's a full moon at the end of October that's in Taurus too. So it's really interesting because the Aries and Taurus readings seem to be lining up, which is interesting. Anyway, just observation, right? I wondered if any of you are having really vivid dreams the second your eyelids shut, pretty much. I know I am. So, anyway, so the energy for the next 24 hours, or until the next reading is called for. Here we go. Why does this feel zoomed in? It's not, but it feels like it is. All right. Another dimensional shift, maybe? All right, the Earthbound Davids need to know what's going on. Day 100. Felt very compelled to do this reading. Overall energy for the next 24 hours, or until you tell me I really need to do another one. I'm going to try to... Sorry about our schedule. It's very in flux right now, so I didn't get one done yesterday. Got a lot done yesterday, but not the reading, and it wasn't necessary based on what I was feeling. Okay. Overall energy for day 100 for the Earthbound Davis. What can we all expect? Day 100. Overall energy. You guys aren't feeling chatty, or are you just stacking up a book for me? Day 100. Overall energy. There it is. Okay, the Nocturne. Two of Orbs. Capricorn. What do we need, or what do we need to make our highest priority? What is the highest priority? Cards are getting really interesting today. The energy I'm feeling from them. Been looking into some interesting things on the Plamora and the Sethians. There's truth in there. Just an FYI for anybody interested in and on the same seeking hunt I am. What's our highest priority? Okay. Interesting how those landed. Queen of Earth, the Erudite, okay, Ebony Shield. All right, and what do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? They're getting weird again, like they're wanting to crawl out of my hands. Like I said, the deck energy feels interesting. What do we need to be mindful of and or prepare for? I'm torn. I'm Two of Swords. A yes or a no? It's a no. Okay, that's why. All right. Threw 3 others out. Doo-doo! Sword of Destiny. Nice. All right. Okay. Okay. Interesting energy. Just curious what's down here. Dance of Kali. Shining Flame. All right. Underlying. Sacred Cinnabar. The Ace of Swords. The Consummating. Very nice card. One of the best cards in the deck. Definitely a very Age of Aquarius card. For sure. Realization comes to you in an instant, and your knowledge will deepen. This is the aha moment. Like I said, very Age of Aquarius. The Sword of Destiny. It's all about truth, clarity. Indeed. And the aha moment. Air is alchemizing in your world, materializing it as intellectual property, achievement of glory, or social advancement. If you take up the sword to fight, to work, to invest, the effort and toil, then victory will be yours. You conquer others when you conquer yourself. High achievement. Indeed, conquer yourselves. For sure. Is it just the camera angle today? I don't know. I don't know. Everything feels weird. I don't know why. The deck felt weird. This feels weird. The camera angle's weird. Everything's weird. Do we skip timelines again? I understand there's a big one coming up. In about 3 months. Aha moment. Alright guys, be looking for that moment where you go, oh, okay. Alright. I get those all the time. But yeah. The Nocturne. Overall energy. 2 of Orbs. 2 of Orbs. Work harder and double down. Shoulder more commitments and steer your ship through the rough tides. Carpe noctem. Work at your dreams late into the night. Harder than everybody else. And the gods will reward you for your dedication. The Nocturne is balancing change after the dark night of the soul. It bears good tidings because this is the spirit of commerce, enterprise, and far-reaching new ventures after past failures and disappointments. Forming a lemniscate around the twin. Promises of product is the alchemical black dragon gnawing its own tail. And this is the totem, the daemon, brought before you by the Nocturne. The black dragon's venom is also the great medicine. Past suffering sires future opportunity. Past suffering sires future opportunity. Some sort of clarity. and being able to maintain your balance after a dark night of the soul. I kind of had that the past couple of days because I had something happen on Sunday that rattled my cage a little bit. And it's hard to rattle my cage. Really hard. Oh, by the way, speaking of rattled cages, Miss Kitty, Artemis, she got her cage rattled too by 2 large Labradors, one black, one white. Chased her up the tree, the highest I've ever seen her in a tree. And we got a big comforter, tried to get her to jump. She almost did it a few times. And I was like, she got herself up there. Then Nell insisted on trying to help her get down. So he went to the neighbor's to borrow a ladder. And the neighbor's son brought it over. Really cute, adorable kid, by the way. Absolutely amazing energy. And Nell tried to go up the ladder to get the kitty. I told him, I said, you're going to have to manhandle her. You're going to have to grab her by her neck because she's scared. And she's going to scratch the utter hell out of you. He didn't believe me until he got up there, and she would not let go of that tree. Nails were dug in. I told him, I said, let's put up the ladder, thank the neighbor, and let her get down on her own, which she indeed did. We both went inside, started back at what we were busy doing. I was fixing dinner, and lo and behold, 5 minutes later, she's at the door. So yeah, she can get herself back down. But I was worried about him trying to get her and her jumping because she was so freaked. So I was like, just let her sit up there and calm down from the energy. She's got adrenaline because dogs chased her and she's up a tree and not sure how to get down. So just let her calm down. She'll get down. She did. Anyway, yeah. We both had moments the last couple of days where it rattled my cage. Sunday, particularly. Because I thought I might be on an exit on Sunday. So I don't know if I've timeline jumped or what's going on. It was really weird. Hard telling. Anyway, I just thought you guys would find that interesting. Also, like I said, pay attention to your dreams right now. You should always pay attention to them. Even write them down. But, yeah, I'm getting them. And you guys may be too. Alright, our highest priority is the Queen of Earth. The Ebony Shield. Power and authority of Earth. The Queen of Orbs brings nourishment so that you have the vitality to accomplish your goals and the strength to overcome your challenges. She bears the apple of knowledge that will fortify you with all that you need to be your most resourceful. The Ebony Shield brings protection around your wealth, luck, gains, and earthly dominions so that others cannot take what is yours. When the Ebony Shield appears to you, she is making her presence known so that you might take prudent action to preserve your assets and capital. Save and invest and be more mindful of your security. A female ancestor or one from your maternal lineage could appear to you through the Ebony Shield. Highest priority. An earth sign. And Major Arcana. Key 9, the Erudite, Hermit of Mysteries. Key 9. Lux est tenebris. This is the inner light of wisdom and guidance that shines through the darkness. The erudite bears this message. As you walk through the valley of darkness, fear no evil, for the Holy One is with you. The Holy One's rod and staff shall comfort you, so that you always shine but never burn. Lucio non Euro. The erudite is the prophecy of a wise teacher. This is someone who has learned and mastered many subjects and therefore possesses great knowledge, as broad in scope as that knowledge is deep. When the erudite appears to you, here is your second message. Shine with the light of the heavens. Shine for others so that others can see themselves and the world clearer. Light the life of humanity. Lux Omnium Vita. Queen of Earth, do a deep dive. Erudite, that's our highest priority. Come out with the light of the star card. This aha moment will come from meditation or dreams, I have a feeling, because the haunt is here. There's a dream, I have a feeling. It's interesting because these cards right here and what to be mindful of, prepare for, feel very much like the dream I had last night. As soon as I shut my eyes, I'm not even kidding, it started. And I woke up, told Nell, you know, because I wasn't really asleep. Was it a lucid dream? I told him about it. Pay attention to them, guys. They're coming in and they'll give us a heads up. All right. The Force. Key 8. The Tamed Lion. This is a spirit of mastery over your own fears. You're awakening to higher consciousness. The Force is the personification of audacity to achieve personal miracles. In spite of all obstacles you've endured, you prevail, you persist, you domineer. When the beast growls at the maiden, instead of responding with violence or with fear, the maiden shows love, kindness, and compassion. Her loving kindness tames the lion. With patience and fortitude, you overcome the initial setbacks. You are held in high esteem. So this is what to be mindful of and prepare for. Strength. The Force. The Rogue. There's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. This has something to do with our dreams. I told you the energy of this whole thing is really kind of weird. Kind of freaking me out a little bit. Maybe it'll provide an aha moment. Card of Leo. Card of Aquarius. The Moon in Aquarius. And Gemini. All right, the Rogue, Seven of Swords. The Rogue is mischief personified. Now, this is either your mischief or somebody else's. But I feel like when I see this card, I feel a storm coming sometimes, and this one's feeling that way. It's weird because the dream I had was very much this. I'll briefly give you a synopsis of the dream. I was standing in my deceased adopted father's house, and I was talking to 3 men in the house, and we saw other men coming towards the house that meant to do wrong. They were easily, because we saw them coming, they were easily subdued. Who were the 3 men? Were they the ones on the world card? Anyway, a storm coming. So, mischief personified. This is the story of Loki cutting off Sif's beautiful golden locks of hair while she slept. Sif is the Norse goddess. And I'll just skip all the other. She's also a seer. Yeah, so am I. The mind, the thought plane, and the intellect are weakening barriers to materialize success. The Seven of Swords denotes an unstable mind and unstable efforts. The rogue is the spirit of cunning and scheming. We see compromised integrity, yet the rogue is also the personification of one who is misunderstood. So when the spirit appears to you, you are the rogue in pursuit of an undertaking that diverges from the mainstream. You may get blowback for it, and yet take heart that the toad on the lily pad is symbolic of a rainmaker, an omen of ambition that begets plenitude, while the snail calls in the grace of the eminence, the blessings of the Nine of Orbs. A little bit of roguish behavior is called for if you seek to achieve your goal. You're being challenged to confront an ethical dilemma. Will you choose to follow the rules or break them? Following the rules or breaking them. Or a storm coming. Either way, it's going to be anxiety personified and dream time. We're going to need strength. All right, the haunt, Nine of Swords. Yep, anxiety personified. The halls of the damned. Right? Restful sleep eludes the figure who sits upright in the bed, face buried in hand in slight fetal position. The astrological glyphs of the planets and signs stitched into the bedding signify the fate, circumstances, and consequences of your own action that you now lie in. This is also how you feel. You are haunted and bound by your fate. Behind the slatted wall of swords is a dark horned shadow. The shadow is the haunt. Yaldabaoth. The background is an illusion of space, a seemingly endless, spacious, checkered room, emblematic of hermetic duality that leads through an archway to an endless hall. As Aleister Crowley calls it, this is the Cathedral of the Damned. This is anxiety personified. Anxiety about what your future holds, because at least for the moment, your perception of your present is bleak. And yet, what the imagery of the Nine of Swords card reflects back to show you is that your perception is an illusion of space. You feel despair over the cruelty in this world, and you are not wrong. But you are wrong about your helplessness. The haunt is the haunting of our own past actions, our inner demons that we have not resolved, our regrets, and the actions we have taken both against others and against ourselves. The haunt is also your spirit ally, and the appearance during divination made by the haunt could be this beneficent spirit detecting malefic energies or psychic poison arrows in your vicinity and alerting you to such presence. Thus the haunt is often assigned to conduct a full spiritual cleansing, banishing, and to engage in more proactive shielding or personal protection rituals. Interesting. Anxiety personified. Personal protection rituals. And a storm coming. Either you're going to do something that causes, you're going to be strong about this, but use love and compassion. You're going to do something that's outside of the mainstream. Roguish behavior, possibly. And you might get blowback for it. That's the storm. The blowback might be psychic arrows. Ooh. Personal protection rituals. Everybody make sure you're doing your bubbles. Put a bubble around yourself. Put a bubble, expand your bubble. Include it all the way around your home. Make sure the bubble centers on you and goes all the way around you in every direction, perfectly centered. That way it goes down into the ground even. Just imagine it, envision it, make that bubble your favorite color, and then line it with your energy out of your fingertips. And then you can personal protection bubble friends and family as well. Just imagine making a bubble around each of them. Make them all different colors. Make a game of it. Our imaginations are a powerful thing in the holodeck. Remember that. Strength. So, what to be mindful of and prepare for. So heads up. Heads up. You're going to have to be strong and possibly endure a bit of a storm because you're going to rock the boat. That sounds like fun to me. It's time to rock the boat. Aha moment, right? Okay, guys. Personal protection bubbles. Pay attention to your dreams. Yeah. Love you beyond reason.